And this segment is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sports booking app. Not only is it safe, but Deke, it is secure and reliable. And for all the first-time users out there, what do we have for the first-time users?
We have a little promo code.
A little promo. Who doesn't like? I mean, I know the holidays are over, but we're still in the give-in mode. And DraftKings are as well. So if you use the promo code MOATS for all the first-time users out there, you will receive up to $1,000 in deposit bonus money. So stop wasting time. Keep watching the video, but download the app, use the promo code, and get an opportunity to make some money.
I'm thinking back to the Wentz and Tannehill debate, and this just looks bad. It is aged the worst.
Between Wentz and Tannehill, me and you had, and then on my other show, I had Wentz and Dak Prescott. That was my other debate, and I'm
I went Wentz on that one too. Yeah. That's terrible right now.
It's looking bad. And I don't like his attitude. And this is off topic. Obviously, you know, this is Pittsburgh, but I just don't like how you finally face some adversity in terms of Wentz. And not even physical, like, because obviously he's had adversity with the ACL in the back, but you finally face some adversity where you're playing bad. They decide to switch you at quarterback, and the first thing you say is, I want to get moved. I don't want to be here anymore. Like,
he said that?
Yes.
I heard some rumors.
No, multiple times now. He's put it out there that he doesn't want to be a backup, and he said he would work with the organization and his contract, restructuring it to facilitate a trade. To me, I'm like, that's a loser's mentality. I understand people will spin it. Well, he's just trying to do his best for him, man, and things like that. But I'm like, if you're part of a team, which we always say we are, right?
Don't say it now, at least, right?
Right, exactly. Like don't now that you've lost your job, now all of a sudden you want to. Oh man, man, get me up out of here. Like, come on, bro, compete.
You would have been fine with the offseason, right? If you would have done that.
Still, honestly, no.
But that's a year career. Like, if you have the potential to start somewhere.
But this is my thing. If you got the potential to start, beat them out.
That's fair. Yeah.
You just got the extension.
Okay, hold on. How about this? This? He beats him out. They officially name Hurts to start.
Yeah.
What about that?
Then that's different.
Yeah.
But
I agree. That's fine.
Right now,
if there's an open competition, you have a chance to beat him out. Do that.
And let's be real. Has Doug Peterson said Hurts is our guy forever going forward? No. So to me, I'm like, why are you quitting that quick? Like, because you face some adversity and they're like, we're going to go with this guy for these last 2 games. And all of a sudden you want to just quit. If you nice like you say you are, if you're as good as you say you are, beat this dude out in the offseason. And that's why I always have an issue when we talk about competition, right? Because every other position on the roster, this is life in the NFL for every other position. It doesn't matter if you're talking kicker, long snapper. I seen them bring in kicker every single. I see them every single time. No, seriously, like in during the offseason and during the regular season, they bring in kickers daily to compete with these guys daily. But when it comes to quarterback, we're always like, no, we don't need no competition with those guys. We ain't gonna we don't ruffle any feathers. And then you get this dude right here in terms of Wentz talking about, man, well, shoot, if I ain't gonna be the guy, you get me up out of here. You think I wish imagine if. When Deontay was getting more targets than Juju, if Juju would have said, look, if I ain't going to be the number 1 guy, you go ahead and trade me. We would have went crazy on Juju. The media would have had a field day with Juju. Let's be real. We would have been like, yo, that's soft. What are you doing? If James Conner would have said, well, look, man. No, not James. If Benny Snell would have, man, look, bro. I don't want to be James' backup. I feel like I'm the guy. Trade me. Get me up out of here. We've been going crazy on him. Benny, who are you, Benny? What have you done, Benny? Like, we would have gone on like that. But with Wentz over here like, well, he's doing what's best for his career. This is one year of his career. He got to be careful. He got to be smart. Get out of here. Compete. Everyone else does it. Compete. If you nice like you say you are, you should be able to do it. Let's be real.
Maybe there is a little bit of a difference where there could be still a market for Wentz being a starting back or starting quarterback, whereas with Snow. Now, Juju, see, it's just such a different scenario, even with receivers, because you have multiple guys out there at the same time. I think running back's probably the closest.
Running back, sure, but at receiver, you can be mad about not getting targets. We've seen AB; he's definitely voiced it numerous times. It's no different. And the difference was this, right? They switched it, and obviously AB started getting the targets. But if AB were to continue to not get the targets that he wanted, he would have definitely.
You talking about in Tampa or here?
No, I'm talking about when he was here. When he was here, especially like it was time.
Like he was the best receiver for 6 years.
Yes, but I'm saying it was. There were games where he was not targeted as much as he wanted to get targeted, and he voiced that publicly. All I'm saying is this: if that would have continued, that would have grown into him asking to be traded, and we would have went and people would have got on him and went crazy on him. All I'm saying is when it comes to quarterbacks, why is it viewed differently? When it comes to Wentz, we're over here trying to make every type of excuse for Wentz. I'm like,
I really don't think it was a good thing to be doing during the season. I'm just looking at it from like a business standpoint, though. I do agree with you. If you're on the team and he isn't named the starter, then go and compete.
What's the difference between the business standpoint for Wentz because he's a quarterback versus if it was Benny Snell who hasn't?
Like I said, I don't know what the market is though. But like Fournette, if it was Fournette and there's a market for it, sure.
But you want to know your market until you got out there, anyways, right? We can assume what the market is.
That's the risk you got to take,
right?
But I'm good with that.
See, for me, I just feel like it's if you get clearly beat out. Sure, right? If they make it and hey, look, and you're never going to be the starter here as long as Hurts here, that's one thing. They have not said that.
That's what I mean. The timing's bad. So let's see what happens in 6 months. That's why when you keep saying like, oh, if it was the offseason, I'm like, that still isn't the same to me because he hasn't said that. Yeah. I agree with you. If they lose the competition, they say Hurts, I think he should be fine with saying, hey, can you trade me? I want to start somewhere. Because there might be a few teams that say, hey, we're going to give Wentz a chance to start. There might be. If that's the case. But that's what I mean. Like Fournette, we could even just use Snell. He's like, man, I want to test the waters. I want to be a starting back somewhere. Yeah. If there's 2 or 3 teams that say, hey, we're going to give you a chance, and that's fine. I think you should take that risk if you want to.
I just feel like if you're going to do it, you do it when it's not in response to you losing your starting spot on the fly like that.
Like if you get beat out, did that in the middle of the season, it's not a good look.
You don't do that. It's not a good look. And especially as the quarterback, the quote unquote face of the franchise. That's just not a good look, man. Not at all. Any other hot topics?
No, that was it. That was it.
Shout out to Tannehill, man.
I'm good, man.
Shout out to Tannehill. All right.
I'm done hating because he is. I put him and Cousins and Garoppolo and that. He's head and shoulders above those guys now. Yeah, he definitely is. I agree. I don't have the rankings off the top of my head. I think I even threw him in the top 10 at some point, so he's probably in the top 10. He probably is.
Okay.
I don't have him off the top of my head, but